a berserker, and that's all people see when they see him. But he's got etiquette and some other useful skills.
Yeah, it's like at some point, like it kind of feels like you're not supposed to take combat skills because people will be like, "Oh, you're too much combat." And it's like
you're just a combat monster.
That's why I stopped playing my sniper. No one picked him
because he was just a lot of combat skills, and that's like off-putting. But then you hear the conflicting information of like, "Hey, you got to put like 16 points in your combat skill." And I'm like, okay.
The problem with getting runs as a combat specialist character is that because if you're very heavily focused, you don't have those side skills.
But most people build those in, and like it's just people over-focus on the fact they can fight.
Yeah, it's really difficult from a GM perspective, and I found this when I was picking players. And if anyone's listening on the stream, and it's not that I don't like hammers, because I play Jamar, and Jamar just throws grenades at everything all the time, so how much more of a hammer can you get? But it's really hard to put people into a situation that requires a non-combat angle, because the best thing is to punch face. And so you end up shoehorning the player into just like DACA mode, and they sit there. It's like
well, no, the thing is we're not talking about the fact that hammers don't get picked. We're talking about how people like over-label hammers.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah. Okay.
I think it's more that we need to give those players a chance to prove that the hammer character isn't just a hammer. They actually roleplay a little bit.
I mean, I've seen some people get labeled hammers, and I'm just like, what?
Why? Yeah, exactly.
Like, why would you think this character is a hammer? They have like 20 dice in con and etiquette.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I started subbing rigging.
Rigging is awesome.
Rigging is awesome, and if you're a samurai, there's no reason not to sub into rigging.
Yep. And since they got those rules fixed up, now we have 2 routes for riggers. You can
and one of them is literally perfect for samurai, because like you just use your agility.
You could be a samurai rigger, or you could be a decker type rigger, with high logic and everything. So
yeah,
we have options.
I went the samurai. Well, kind of samurai, pretty much.
Yeah,
he can do his shooting with the machine pistol and the baton, and he's good at driving.
I saw that you have crazy baton skills.
I will say one thing though, that when I can't like speak too much credit about G Team, because like when they looked over at Stun Extra, they're like, he's a hammer. And I'm like, what? He has so much second story stuff, but like, arguably second story stuff is one of the most common sub skills. And
no, they're doing a great job. They have to put through so many characters. I remember just last month it was like 10 sheets a day.
Yeah, I know. Last month was a huge surge of people because there was a really big thread on main page of Shadowrun Reddit about Hub.
Nice.
Which is how I came about.
Awesome.
How I was inflicted upon you.
Yes.
Like a pox.
Woe is us.
Like a pox.
So I'm back now that I have caffeine and I've dealt with the cat.
You killed your cat?
No, I let it outside.
We need you to deal with him. You want me to kill him? No. Just deal with it. What do you?
Yeah, just deal with it. Yes, we want you to send a message to the kitten community.
I want to do a run based around cat shifters who do that.
Really?
No, that's just like a hilarious idea. It's like that could actually happen in Shadowrun, because Shadowrun's wacky.
Hey, can someone Desmond, can you chuck me the link for the stream?
Sure.
Or even just chuck it in Roll20 just so I can join.
Boom. There's not a ton of people watching right now. It's not great hours.
Yeah. What time is it for all you guys?
It's currently midnight for me.
It's a little past midnight.
It's Sunday at midnight, so it's kind of the early hours of Monday morning. People are going to work tomorrow.
Monday at midnight.
And you guys are all fine to keep going for another couple of hours?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You're fine?
No problem.
It's like 8 for me.
I'm on West Coast.
Okay. What I think I will be doing in future is that I picked this time. It's 1 p.m. on an Australian Monday, which was good for me because I tend to sleep even if I'm not working and stuff. But I'll probably
we need people doing those time zones, so you did it perfect.
Yeah, it really was good for you to do this late.
What we need. Even if you did it at about like 6 your time, it's the early hours for us. But we need Australian players and European players because we don't have a lot of GMs doing those time slots.
Yeah, well, I think because Bob's back at uni and so am I. So sorry, I had a phone text message. So we're both probably not as active as we were. But anyway, so you guys have slept for the night, and
I
you've
undid
rested
all
up.
that good work.
Yeah. And so you get up in the morning, and it would probably be a sunny, rainy, shitty day in Seattle, but for the fact that you're underground, so it's just bright new fluorescent light everywhere.
Mhm.
But it's at its maximum setting. It's nice and bright. The fluorescent sun is high in the sky, if you will. What do you guys want to do? Where do you want to start?
Well, so he's busy doing some binding, and he's going to be doing that for all morning. So I'm going to
Okay.
go out and go to that marketplace that you mentioned earlier, the Crossroads.
Yep. Okay. So you walk down. You walk into the kitchen. Lucy's there with a cup of soy calf in her hand. Jake's sitting at the table eating some fake eggs.
Mhm.
No one gets that. All right. Cool. He's sitting there having some talking. That's these characters from Once Were Warriors. They're sitting there and they both greet you. Jake still looks really sheepishly like, "Oh, morning, Chummer," and sort of drops his eyes back down to his eggs. And Lucy's like, "Good morning. Would you like some breakfast?"
She is an awesome host.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd like some breakfast.
I
Yeah.
I would say I'd wolf some down, but that would be inappropriate. So I eat quickly, and then because I'm not that kind of shifter, so I'll eat quickly and then start binding and like hop out of RP.
Oh, they'll bring it up to you. Like she'll assume you're being a moody teenager, and not impose too much, and just like give you like if you want to come downstairs and get the food and walk back upstairs, they're not going to be bothered. They have Propeller Head living there, and he sort of lives the same sort of way, but he just goes and plays around with his cyber deck. So,
Yep. Orc
um,
teenagers, man. One lucky
yeah,
thing about orc teenagers, it only lasts 2 years, right?
yeah, it's shortened, drastically shortened, I think, because they die at 40, I think.
Oh yeah.
Unless they're
Teenage years are a very small part of their lifespan.
So you guys are sitting there, and she cooks you up a feed and offers you coffee or tea or beverage of choice. They don't have any juices, but they've got clean water and they've got access to tea, like shitty tea and shitty soy calf. And Lucy looks and she says, "Oh, okay. Well, what are you lads up to today? What's your plans for the day?"
Well, I'm gonna go survey, find a little thing. Do you need us to deliver these drugs anywhere, or?
Yep. So if you guys could swing past Doc Mackay's on the way through, I'll actually give you a map. And she pulls out like a battered old comlink out of her pocket, and she like, "I'll give you com codes, but the reception down here is really bad. Like you may have trouble getting through, and it's really difficult. Like if any of you are deckers, like you'd be better off just plugging into like an outlet somewhere to try to get on networks.
Guys,
it's just there's no service."
yeah, guys. Do you all have microtransceivers?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, microtransfer? I hope I do.
If you don't, then we'll have no way to call you.
I should. I mean, damn, where is it?
I should seriously buy an extra on every character I make now. Because there's always one guy.
Micro transceiver. I don't have that. I don't even have that on my character sheet.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. Damn. I wish you had the extra.
Will subdermal mic work?
No, it has to be a microtransceiver. Because the idea is we can use them to communicate despite the noise.
I don't have one of those. I only have a subvocal mic.
That's too bad.
I mean, I have a...
Okay, I think a buddy system would be a good idea then.
And don't forget, Jake and Lucy will also walk around with you guys as well.
Okay. Looks like...
If,
oh yeah, I do have a microtransceiver. Awesome. I've got it.
I've just got a phone call. I've got a phone call I've got to take quickly. Sorry, guys.
Ooh, I don't have a micro transceiver, seems like.
Stick with one of us that does, and we'll keep in contact with both teams.
Yeah, they're basically like tiny radios, and if you don't use the wireless on them, they're not affected by noise or jamming and can't be hacked or anything. So like they're basically the perfect form of communication. Besides their limited range.
Well, I gotta make a note to myself to buy one after the run.
Yeah, they're on the list.
Good thing to have.
Yeah, they're on pretty much everyone's list of like mandatory gear. Because they're 10 million and they're like unhackable.
Which is crazy because I read those lists and shit and I didn't pick it up for some reason.
The
Maybe I
reason is
didn't
because
see
you're a
it.
fool.
I mean, I guess I didn't see it.
Ignorance is no excuse.
I have to pick
I'm
one up.
judging you.
Judging me hard right now. I don't know.
I don't know what's the
All right.
availability on this thing.
So-
You can't get one down here.
So I've got one, and who else?
I think we all did.
You all have one.
Yeah,
Except
there's super
for-
low
Jacket.
availability to the point where Propellerhead probably can make one.
Oh, damn. All right.
They're
Anyway,
just tiny
we're
radios.
gonna
They're
go we're gonna go to the crossroads, and
they're one of the most
Find out
simple
what's
electronic
going on.
devices on the planet.
yep. Okay, so we'll need to plug in to use the map, but that's all right. We could probably do that. There's data jacks around, I assume.
I have Trodes.
I've got a data jack.
Awesome. Okay, so we'll go down to the crossroads and take a look around and try to find out where we need to bring these supplies. I've got one of the backpacks.
I've got the other one.
Alrighty.
What else could we do here? Like,
Well, we could fuck with
Lucy
Knight Errant,
said-
which is a terrible idea.
That's a shocking idea.
Yeah, we could
I'm back
deliver
on
the
it.
stuff. We're supposed to go and immerse ourselves in the culture, so we're gonna go talk to people and stuff.
Yep. So just to recap, Lucy asked you guys to do. So you've got Father Mercy who wants you to build a bit of a portfolio of underground life. Well, under life in the Orc Underground. Hold on. Try again. Life in the Orc Underground for the regular punter and for the children.
Right.
So not necessarily the scratcher, but just people trying to get by because they live there.
Yeah, we're gonna get some.
Lucy-
We're gonna get some amazing propaganda for Topside.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So you guys are getting some good evidence already.
This is gonna
there's-
end up on the media, I think.
It's very at least going to end up on me feed.
Yep.
also, I'm gonna start reviewing the footage my fly spy took.
Okay. Just to recap, or to give you dot points of the tasks that Lucy gave you as well. So she's got some drones that are broken that Propellerhead is having problems fixing,
Right.
and she would love someone to have a look at those.
The uneducated shifter should totally take care of that.
Just draw smiley faces on the lenses of them.
To be honest, it'd probably
Make them look
break
like orc faces.
I'm keeping that. That's something Jamar's going to start doing.
You're welcome.
I'll get my run prop open again. Sorry. Okay, so she wants some drones looked at. She would like Shiloh. If you were to bring this up in conversation, John, she would ask you, seeing as you're the one that's carrying the big med kit and the scrubs and seems the most first 80, to go down to Doc Mackay's and help out there for a little bit and deliver them, and at the same time deliver the medical supplies. She suggests that you could go around and just talk to the locals and get their opinions and stories on the life of people in the underground. There's also a mobile surveillance hub that KE have set up, which you can give you the rough location for, that if you can either subvert to the control of the underground or otherwise brick it, they would be very, very grateful. And you're already done that. Yeah, so that's the things. If that's some
All
dot
right.
points for you. Propellerhead, Propellerhead can be talked to, Doc Mackay can be talked to, you can talk to anybody and everything. You've got, so I think it's up as 3 days between you go in and you're able to be extracted. So this would be the first of the 3 days that you would have to cool your heels in the underground.
That's a lot of time to fail to bind spirits. We need to find some reagents so I can
Hey,
get right on that.
Question: do we know that we might be able to be extracted, or is that